meters. Runners sent on their way from the 1400 meter marker. Untidy beginning this one. Rachel is right there on the outside. Dark Mistress pushing forward. My Lady, Big Sky Country, Passivity. Kick Butters along the inside, and then comes Harper's Dream. They're followed further back by Joyful Winter, who races about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader. Then Pina Colada, Satara's further back in the run. Then Winter Time and Rainbow Unicorns the trailer, about 10-11 lengths off the leader. Dark Mistress a length and a half leader. My Lady is second and Rachel's third. Then Passivity. Behind that Harper's Dream. Big Sky Country's further back in the run. Then comes Kick Butt, Pina Colada. They are followed by Joyful Winter. On the outside Satara. And further back is Rainbow Unicorn and Winter Time. Top of the lane, 500 metres to go. Dark Mistress is the leader. My Lady, the first one to challenge. Passivity, Rachel's on the inside. Then Harper's Dream. Behind that, Big Sky Country. Dark Mistress still with the lead coming to the 200 metre marker. Pina Colada's running on. Passivity's on the outside. My Lady down the inside. It's still Dark Mistress with the lead. Passivity's coming strongly on the outside. And Passivity's coming at Dark Mistress. My Lady, Joyful Winter's on the inside. Passivity's going on though. Passivity has won it. Second is close between My Lady and also involved there Dark Mistress. Number 7, Passivity, ends up the tote favourite at 460 and wins it. The second position, well, I see the rider stands up in the iron of Dark Mistress. So that's between My Lady, Dark Mistress. Pina Colada is nearest us. And on the inside, there's a horse obscured there. We'll have to just see. I think it's Joyful Winter. And then Satara, Harper's Dream. And then came Rainbow Unicorn. So we'll take a look at that head-on shortly. And further back was Kick Butt. So Dark Mistress used up a lot of energy and leads it coming to the 200. My Lady is still right there. Passivity is towards the right-hand side. Pina Colada, Rachel and Joyful Winter. But number 7, Passivity. And this is the curveball, Low in Donation and Carl Stradham. And they end up winning. They cross. That's why Dark Mistress had to stand up in the irons, because Passivity just at the finishing line. So wait for the confirmation of those placings. But the winner was the tote favourite. Craig Peters signing off.
There's so much excitement in the number 1 box that my mask's in its pocket, but we'll let that one slide. 7698 for the lucky last, and Passivity's got it won. But before we go any further, Lubale is the gentleman that looks after Passivity. Well done to you, Lubale. Congratulations. You got 1,000 Rand. Very happy. Well done. Thank you. He's going to take that 1,000 Rand back to Summerveld, at least Ashburton. Let me get that right. And gentleman that's given this horse a good ride today. And I often say, you know, even if you run second, it can be a good ride. You can run fifth and it can be a good ride. But what we all particularly liked is that you had to pick her up, this mare. You had to pick her up halfway up the straight and give her a good ride. And she responded to the urgings and she's won well. Congratulations.
Yes, no, thank you. She was unfortunately, I was caught wide, which wasn't ideal. But when I sat there, I realized I had to give her a breather. Gave her a breather. When she came to the shot, I knew she was going to kick on and catch the front horse, which I knew, and she did it and she ran all the way to the line.
Well, the owners are here. They're all thrilled and they love this horse, as do I, because you know, Ashburton's got a soft place in my heart, and I always follow the Ashburton horses. And this horse, Passivity, we watch in the mornings, And Loan's just done a sterling job with Passivity, and they're all thrilled with your performance in the saddle. You've made them happy. Well done.
Thank you. I must say a big thanks to Mr. Nation for giving me the ride. He's done wonders with this filly. A big thanks to all the owners, the sport. It's great when they come parading and they're all screaming. So very thankful.
You did say that you thought the 4 kgs would help, which it certainly did. But you also had to do the job, Carl, so well done to you. And how many winners now?
This is my 16th winner.
16, okay, so we're creeping up nicely. Keep up the good work, and all the best to you.
Big thanks to our sponsors, Ludam, to the Riding Masters, and for Jason Gates for helping me as well.
2 winners for Ludheim today. You can hear the noise, and it's fantastic. I'm not going to look at my race card again. This is you had 1 or 2 runners today?
Just 2, Warren.
Just the 2, okay. And well done to you, Lone, because you've kept her on the boil beautifully. She really is a gutsy mare. And as I said to Carl, even though, if he had got beat, it still was a good ride because, yes, he was wide, but he had her nice and relaxed wide, which is what helps. You've got to be relaxed.
Absolutely, Warren. He listened to the tee. We couldn't have written it any different. She's not an easy filly. She often picks up the bit strongly in running, and she starts to travel with you. And if they ease their pace up on you and you're in amongst them, you're in trouble, So that's why I opted for him to try to stay 1 off the fence. Ended up 3, but
1 or 2 between friends doesn't hurt.
Exactly. The big thing is just keep them balanced. And,
absolutely.
And don't panic. And seems like a good kid. He's got a good calm head on him. He seems like a natural. So we're thrilled.
What I liked, Lone, is when he asked her, he had to get behind her up the straight and said, "Come on, girl, let's run now." And he did that, and she responded to his urgings.
She did. She's a hell of a gutsy filly. As Candice has seen, she's not well in the head, but that if they just put that little bit of mulk up into their race,
yes,
they become that much more effective and gutsy. And she's exactly that. I told him just to keep it balanced, and even turn for home, just balance it up a little bit, which is exactly what he did. No disrespect to anyone. Often the guys are too quick to chase horses turning for home, and horses need balance. It's simple as that. In their last start, they got 3 or 4 of them caught up competing for the lead the first 2 furlongs, and that's most horses undoing. Absolutely. So for a young rider to listen and carry out like that, top draw.
I've never ridden a horse in my life, but I've watched many times with Kevin Shea, and that's exactly what he says. At the top of the straight, just give them a chance to balance up and then go.
Yeah, in the old days on the grass there with a false rail, K-Shea could turn for home stone last and come past him with his hands without moving, because he knew what he had under him,
Lone, well done to you. You've got some very elated owners, and it was such a pleasure having you on the podcast the other day. Long may things continue for you, and just may the yard go from strength to strength. But with results like this, I have no doubt it will.
Thanks, Warren. I've had a shocking run, to be honest. I'm being very frustrated. Everything's gone wrong lately. Even today in the first race, stood in the pens. That's the kind of run I've been having. But I knew it had to turn. Let's hope it's turning for the better. Good luck to Vino Namchanda. He's phoned already. A wrong-standing client of mine. He's down at the Wild Coast. He's into the whiskey already. To Prashane Taib, who's on course again. Mr. Donnelly, who's now a big supporter of mine. Fairly new man in the game as far as ownership goes. Well done to them. They've stood through knee surgery. I've said it before. Well done to Ralph Katzvigel and his team. She's a successful knee surgery, and I don't think she's finished yet. And thanks to Hollywood as well. Thank you.
Well done. Loan donation. Absolutely wonderful. Goosebumps, because just to see the enjoyment, the excitement, and what it means, it's a feeling that it's hard to describe. Well done.
All glory to God. Yes, Lord. This horse brought us so much of fun. Thanks to the owners. Saul is here also. Mr. Donnelly, Delvey from Mimi's Bakery. We were so confident. We even came with the light account money.
Well, thank goodness Passivity's won, or else you'll be going home tonight to darkness.
We are so happy, and there's more to come. We have a few babies coming up soon. Watch the stable.
Wonderful.
Thank you to Lowen and to the grooms. God bless all.
Thank you. Well said. Safe journey home. There we go. Some absolutely elated owners with Passivity, and why not? Because, well, I've said it too many times. Life is hard. Life is very hard, and we've got to cherish every happy moment that we can have. Passivity, now a 3-time winner from only 9 starts. Well done to all the owners, Mrs. Namchanda, Loan Donation, Demanga, Donnelly, Tayab, the whole team. Bruce LaRue, this is the 2nd time I think Bruce has had a winner. He's been in the winners enclosure today, Bruce LaRue, and she's a mare by curved ball. That's a wrap from us. It's been a glorious, glorious day at Greyville. We're here again on Sunday. 7698. Those are the numbers that you're going to need. 7, 6, 9 and 8. From everybody here, get home safely. All the very best to you. Good night.